I am Riley.
My name's Cal, and we talk about anything you talk about on the couch with your best bro. Played all these maps, and many in the community would agree that this map is generally overall hated.
He's going at it vigorously.
So no evidence then, poor deluded twat.
I am an extremely passionate aviation enthusiast in my free time.
For about 4 years, I worked in healthcare, but for about 2 years, I worked at this certain elderly community, to put it nicely.
Not how I put it last time.
Because I guess old folks' homes is not politically correct, but I always called it the old folks' home when I went there. But anyways, so there were certain, to work there, you had to have a CNA license, so a certified nurse's assistant license, which took about a month, two, depending on the class you took to get that, which allowed you to work there, and you knew how to do basic cares for the elderly population. So there was also at the people that worked there were what we called med techs, who would go around, and they weren't nurses, but they worked under the nurse's license to go. They got their own certification to be a med tech, and they were other CNAs who were kind of in charge of the night shift, is what I worked. And they would go around and they would give the meds to the elderly people. But there was 2 floors, and each floor had 41 rooms, I think. So that's what, like 80, 82 rooms.
Yep.
Roughly like 82 rooms, depending on if we had all the rooms filled or not. This is all backstory. And but the med techs would always, there was so much to do, and they went in almost every room. There are 82 rooms a night. Almost all of these people needed their meds, so they were always really behind. Well, I walk into this room with this elderly person, and I see the med tech, and he's trying to help this person go to the bathroom. And, as I don't know how it escaped my memory when we were talking about the worst jobs we've had. My mind instantly went to my farming job, but it forgot the last 2 years of my life. I don't work there anymore. It forgot all the poop. And I walk in, and the med tech, I know he's behind. He's really on top of it, but I know he shouldn't be in that room at that time helping that person, because they're supposed to hand out all the meds, and it was my job to help them go to the bathroom, to help them brush their teeth, to get in bed, and all the things that they do. And so I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, let me take over. Thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna be the nice guy here. He shouldn't be having to help this person go to the bathroom, because he has to go do this other really important stuff. If they don't get their meds, then it throws an error in the system, and then there's a report that goes to the nurse, and it's a lot of red tape that could be avoided if he is able to do his job at the time he needs to. There's a 15-minute window. It's a pretty small window. So I'm like, dude, I got this. You go. I'll take care of this. And he had just got he had just got this person, I shouldn't say. He had got this person lined up to sit down on the toilet. When I'm like, all right, go, man. And I go to help this person take their pants down. And this is another old person thing. It's not a diaper, it's a brief.
Okay.
And if you call it a diaper, someone will yell at you. I didn't know that at first. I didn't know what else to call it. So I went to take down this person's brief, and the most disgusting, I hope you don't have a weak stomach because this is a graphic story.
No.
The most disgusting black tar looking poop shoots out of this person, down their legs, all over the toilet behind them, splashes onto the ground, onto my shoes, onto my pants. The most disgusting. I don't know why the poop was the color it was. It was the most disgusting, smelly. Like, I dealt with a lot of poop, and this is by far the worst story. Liquid running down the person's legs. It took about 30 to 45 minutes. I was late everywhere else because it took that long to clean this person up, to clean the floor up, to make sure I had got it all off of me. And the thing about this story is it could have been avoided on my part. I was being nice to the med tech because he could have also done it. So and that was the point I wanted to get across. Because I was trying to be nice, I was being the nice guy and letting him go do his job. I had to clean up this disgusting mess, and I got crapped. Literally, I got crapped on. So you got wings, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely Wings of Redemption. Wings of Redemption for the redemption, of course. He needs it. But at the same time, it's so ridiculous. Like, with a man's reputation like Wings is, yes, he signed the contract and everything. He had Keemstar come to his house and film him doing like shadow boxing and whatnot, and pushing his wife around in a wheelbarrow. Well, he tried, but had a flat tire. But yeah, I am more excited about this than I really should be. They are two overweight guys who have been on the internet forever, and they're about to fight it out for their careers and just everything in their life. They're trying to make their life better. At least that's what Boogie says. Wing says he's just doing it for the money to to pay off his house or something. I don't know. But, Boogie has the right mindset. He wants to make his career better and his future bright, and he says that he's going to, go on a tremendous weight loss journey after this. And will he? I don't think so. Neither will Wings. I don't think so either. The things you need to know about Wings of Redemption is he is not a very smart individual. According to him, he's been trying to lose weight. He's not eating a lot like what Boogie is doing. Boogie's trying to eat a lot, gain some muscle, but Wings is drinking Slim Fast and sleeping all day and streaming Call of Duty. So I really want Wings to win this, but I honestly think that he is going to go down and he is going to stay down, because I've seen Wings of Redemption try to get up before. Like, there's this clip where he was trying to sit in his chair, and then the chair just goes that way, and then he falls on his butt on the floor, and he's trying to get up. It was so embarrassing. But
so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I think they'll make it to round 2.
Really?
But by round 2, they will both barely be standing, and there will be no punches thrown. And at that point, it's just going to be survival of who can stay standing the longest.
They're gonna try to outlast each other.
They're gonna try to outlast each other. They're gonna circle the first round. They're both gonna throw a couple of punches. They're gonna realize what it's like to get punched in the face. Like you said, though, it seems like Boogie actually cares.
Yeah.
And he has been doing some conditioning. So I'm gonna say Boogie's gonna take it. I think that the conditioning is gonna be the thing that takes Boogie, and he actually wins it.
Yeah. Because Boogie posts, videos of him he says that he's walking his dogs and whatnot. But what do you see Wings do? He says that he's punching the bag, and then he's sitting in his chair playing Call of Duty. So, but the Wings of Redemption versus Boogie fight was something to behold.
Our predictions were very wrong. We were halfway right. We got the round right.
Yeah.
But man, I think I did actually, after I watched it, I did go look through some of the comments, and everyone was saying the same thing about the fight. That 10 years makes a big difference. When I don't even know how old Boogie is. He's around 50, I want to say.
Yeah.
The difference of a 50-year-old overweight, out of shape man fighting a 40-year-old overweight, out of shape man. It really showed there. And I think, I was wanting Boogie to come out swinging, and I don't know if he actually landed a single punch.
He kind of tapped Wings on the head, but once, but it was nothing compared to what Wings was doing, man. I am so proud of him. I can't lie, man. He came out swinging and didn't stop swinging. Like it was just a bombardment of punches to Boogie, and props to Boogie too. He looked away with his eyes closed or whatever, but like he stayed standing. He didn't want to give up, even though the ref called him out and called the fight. But still, like he was like what Wing said in his post fight interview. Boogie is just an Iron Man, a man of steel. That whole match, just absorbing punch after punch. Yeah, it was very entertaining. About halfway through round one, Boogie had to get his shorts taped with masking tape around his stomach because his shorts started to fall off while Wings was laying into him. So the ref paused the fight. Boogie came back to his corner, and his buddy, whoever it was, started wrapping tape around him to keep his shorts up, and that was pretty funny.
Truth of the matter is, huge props to both of those fighters for getting in there, because on any given day they're lucky to just get up on their feet, and I think that I think that's a huge thing and to be respected, and it shows how much Boogie lost weight too, because his shorts wouldn't stay on him.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. He was a little disappointed that it got called when it did, and he kind of was like, come on.
Yeah.
Which I don't know really what the ref's looking for there. I don't know if it's like responsiveness. I'm not really sure what they actually look for when they call a fight like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he looked okay, but I think the ref was just worried he was going to get pretty hurt, because those are big, heavy blows that Wings was throwing.
Yeah.
He flinched a lot. Like you said, he kept his eyes closed and he just kind of turned his head the rest of the fight. And at one point, he almost turns all the way around so that Wings is punching him in the back of the head, and the ref's like, "Hey, turn around! Don't turn around." You could tell Boogie has been overweight a lot longer. I mean, he's 10 years older, so obviously. But looking at his legs, like his legs had no definition, where you looked at Wings of Redemption's like calves, for instance, and you couldn't really see Boogie's because he had like tights on, but you could tell that Wings of Redemption definitely has more muscle to him than Boogie does. And so that also plays a huge role in it when you're 400-ish. I think they were both around 4. I think Boogie was a little less, but I think that also played a huge role in it. Is Wings definitely has some more muscle to his build, where Boogie is just a little more fluffy.
Mm-hmm. The Facebook Marketplace. It is the premier marketplace to buy whatever you need.
It's a picture of a black Pikachu, and this fool wants. Okay, he knocked it down $100,000 from $1 million to $900,000, and oh, I can't, dude. It looks like he literally just lit a match and just ran it back and forth on the surface of the Pikachu.
New County, Illinois garage sale. New garage bag of 6-month-old boys' clothes. 25 onesies, 7 PJs, 5 shorts, 13 outfits, 4 pants, and 2 sweatshirts.
So the picture literally has like 6 just hefty garbage bags full of trash. You can clearly see someone has circled. I see Mountain Dew bottles. I see some kind of energy drink in there. I mean, just aluminum cans, a water bottle. There's a Coke bottle. There's no clothes.
Yeah. Oh no, I forgot one. Okay, here. You can read that one. I need to find this other one.
The German Shepherd one?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know how to do this one. It just shows up. It's oh, I can't, dude. I can't. It's a picture. Okay, it's a side-by-side picture It's just like the most. If there was an unattractive picture of a dog, it would be this one, and it's just like a close-up picture of just the snout of a, and it's not a German Shepherd.
No.
I will point out, like, I don't know what kind of dog would that be. I don't know, and it just says German Shepherd named Cheeseburger for $3,185,000. I don't know how to describe this one. You got to do this one, please do this one.
You can be the first message sender. Oh man.
All right, this is Russ. It says, "Hi Marcus, is this still available?"
Yes, are you interested?
I am not Marcus. I'm Russ Moreland. I don't understand how this got mixed up.
This is about a fifth wheel camper. I'm Marcus.
Go ahead. I'll just ignore it, Russ. I don't understand.
I don't either. All right. This next one is a pair of sandals. Yeah. Color mocha. A great neutral earth tone color that goes with everything. Condition worn a few times. No flaws to the suede, buckle, or underneath of the shoe. Natural staining occurred on the footbed from use and can be cleaned. These have tons of life left in them.
Yeah, that's wild.
It doesn't say how much it is though, so.
Oh, that would have been good to know. I just love a great natural earth tone color that goes well with everything. Worn a few times,
Yeah.
but like there's like feet print, dude. Like you can tell this person has. I mean, I'm not hating, but you can tell it was a bigger person because the footprints are just like smashed into the leather, dude.
All right.
It's like sweat.
that's-
Yeah.
And like even the straps, yeah, like even the straps, you can tell there's like a good amount of wear on there.
Mhm.
Don't worry, you can wash the smell out of them.
Uh-huh. This one is a Drooper's Halloween costume for $20. You want to read? So one of you guys can take this one away.
One of the nipples needs a little bit of TLC, but can easily be fixed with a little bit of needle and thread. Only worn one Halloween for adults that fit chest size 42 inch.
Wow.
What I want to know is if it was only worn one time, why does it need to be repaired? I don't feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that equates. That's a lie.
And if it can be easily repaired, how has it not been easily repaired by the seller?
A Drooper's Halloween costume.
That's
Lebrontosaurus.
description. Oh my god.
Oh no. All right, I'll
Cal.
read the description.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is a $200 Lebrontosaurus. Lebrontosaurus is a fictional creature that combines the traits of basketball player LeBron James and a dinosaur, specifically the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay. That doesn't even match.
It is
Doesn't even
often
match.
used humorously to describe LeBron James's dominance and impact on the basketball court, comparing him to a towering and unstoppable force like a T-Rex.
Oh good lord.
And it's clear, what is that, a Brontosaurus? I don't know what the
A
actual name is.
Brontosaurus. Yeah.
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 It is a photo of an arrangement of power tools. And for $120, they look decently worn, but I don't know. They look no batteries, it seems.
Mhm.
And then the second picture is a photo of a guy's identification of some sort, and it's typed in Spanish, but translated, it says This dishonest guy pays him to do a bathroom, which he did, but never finished it, and rather lose his tool than come finish it. Be careful and never pay the total until you see it finished. This is part of the tool that is left. I have mine and I'm not using it, just going to waste. $120 for the whole set in good conditions.
Oh my god, what are you making me look at? I've had this 30 years now. It took me years to acquire it from the previous owner. It is the rear end of a deer in the face of a badger. I don't know, but I'd take the Pikachu run over this one. Be honest with you. That one makes more sense.
I like at the very bottom the classification. It's a deer / a badger.
Yeah. By pure coincidence, we have another couch
Oh my!
on the Couch Co-op podcast.
4,087 hours of naps on it? What? Fuck.
All right. So, used
What does
couch.
that even mean?
What's that in fart time, man?
Used couch, roughly 4,078 hours of naps on it. Asking $350,000 if I have to deliver it, or an extra large cream soda Slurpee from Circle K if you come get it from the front door of my house.
It does look like it's had about 4,000 hours of use.
Mm-hmm.
So I will give them an A on their ability to describe the item,
Yeah.
but like a C- or even an F on their pricing.
Yeah.
$35,000 for a used couch.
All right, we have next
What?
an ancient Rome cedar chain link for $10,000. But what makes this post even better is in the background, you see somebody is clearly sitting on the John. And the other person's holding the chain right in front of them.
I don't know. I think the chain was used for something else.
And the description says dated back to Greece gladiator times, used in stadium.
And the chain looks like it was just like finally sanded down.
Yeah, because I'm sure they used wooden chains back in the day.
Which, by the way, there were like 2 other pictures of this fella in the bathroom, but I decided not to show those because it showed a little bit too much. So,
Selling a full-size bed, good condition, $75 must pick up, first come, first serve. And I see a very concerning thing on the bed.
yeah,
Is that like a stain or something?
multiple stains. Yes, this.
All right. So I feel like this is one of the, I mean, you can always quote The Office, but one of the most applicable Office quotes here is blood, semen, or urine.
God, I hope it's urine.
Oh, no. Don't do that to me, dude. Oh, dude. Do you want to tell them what you sent me, or should I?
I want to hear your raw thoughts and opinions about this.
Dude, okay. If this one happens, okay, so what Riley sent me, this is a tweet that is saying the directors for God of War are strongly considering casting Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Kratos in the new adaptation for the God of War premiering on Amazon Prime.
Are you excited?
Why? No.
Come on.
No. I think everyone, like, I will reiterate my position on The Rock. I think The Rock's okay. You know, he's like, you know, he's The Rock. He's okay. But if you want the show to be ruined, cast The Rock as Kratos.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't actually know the guy that voice acted Kratos in the new games, Why not have him do it? I don't know if you want to say big Hollywood or Hollywood. I don't know. I don't know how to describe
like
big Hollywood. I
Like
think big
big
Hollywood
pharma.
just thinks that we all adore The Rock and like we think he's the greatest ever. And like I said, I think people are okay with The Rock,
yeah.
but he literally is the same character in every show he's in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like, but what's going to happen with The Rock's exclusivity contract where he can't get punched in the face because Kratos gets beat up quite a bit?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
It's going to be, he's going to be invincible. No one can touch him.
Which actor/actress ruins everything they are in?
Yeah, you already know my answer. But okay, I'm going to try to think of The Rock, obviously. Like, like I said, Hollywood pushes him, and maybe he pushes himself on Hollywood. I don't know. But I don't think so. Like, I feel like they push it, like, they think he is this ultra uber talented actor, and he's not. He plays the same character in every freaking movie. I would say the only other one, like, he played in The Tooth Fairy, for Pete's sake, and he was still The Rock in The Tooth Fairy. And I think for me, it's like so much of his personality is just tied up in being The Rock. And I don't think he can separate his ego from anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Rock is definitely my number one choice. I'm trying to think of, because that's low hanging fruit for me. You already know that.
Another game disaster to talk about this week. It's just I'm gonna
cannot
let you take
wait.
the reins. Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to talk about this one. We've got so much. You might not even know it existed because from what I know, there was zero marketing for this game. Absolutely zero marketing. The only marketing, we'll show you guys in a minute. The only marketing for this game, to my knowledge, was the developers sending out an apology letter for the game about how bad the game was. They send it out on Twitter. So this game is Lord of the Rings. Is it just called Gollum?
Lord of the
believe
Rings
it's just called
Gollum. Yeah.
Gollum, yeah. Lord of the Rings Gollum. So this, oh dude, this kills me.
It's not at
It's
all
so-
what a Lord of the Ring. Oh, by the way, if you saw in their Twitter post, in their apology, which by the way, there are so many of those now. There are so many people posting memes about like all the apologies from like Cyberpunk and CD Projekt Red and Bethesda again, all these people. And they didn't even spell Lord of the Rings right. They said Lord of the Ring, Gollum. And then they said Lord of the Rings later on in the post.
Look, we know this is going to take probably like 100 gigabyte patches to fix this piece of garbage we put out. But thanks for your constructive criticism. Like, thank you for being patient with us because we're just as passionate about these games as you are, even though that's a bunch of crap because we wouldn't do this if we were.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen all these clips. There's one guy in particular. I don't remember his name. I should find him and send you clips. Just going back to the Gollum, the Gollum game a little bit. I've seen some of the funniest just glitches from that game, dude. It is astounding to me that they put that game out. And I know we've already been over all this. I've just we haven't talked in a week and I've been wanting to say this. It is so funny, dude. It's so hilarious. And this other one, like this guy's like sneaking around and he walks like right through a barrier and he just gets to the end of a level. Like it's like a straight 90-degree angle of just like designed area for the game. And he just walks right off of it. And Gollum just dies. It's the funniest thing, dude.
Yeah, the more that I see about the game, the more that I do want to do a review of Gollum. I think that would be an awesome segment or video. But yeah.
I really think we should play through it together.
Yeah.
Like a co playthrough. I would think it would be great.
Yeah. Gollum, the developer of Gollum, Daedalic Games, has been shut down after the launch of Gollum.
Oh no, why? Why? That one killed me, dude. Again, like I don't know. Like I guess it's easy for me to say I've never made a game, but I take pride in like sometimes I hold on to videos. I don't make as many, but I would hold on to videos for like months because I didn't think they were ready yet. And I wouldn't even, because I was like it's not good enough. How do you put a game out there, a full $70 game, like in that broken state, and not, maybe they were all just like, you know what, I don't want to be a programmer anymore. I'm gonna go like change oil or something or flip burgers because this programming thing's really not working out for me.
We have a small update on, and it's been a while. Last we touched on the Gollum disaster. We learned that the studio that developed the game had been shut down, and it has just come out today that the apology that we read here on the channel, that they posted about because the game was so terrible and people bought it for some reason. Well, they had to apologize to the customers because they put out a bad product. Well, it turns out that apology that was supposedly, well, honestly, they didn't claim to write it, but it was discovered that it was actually written by Chatbot GPT. So,
Oh, a company not being honest? Big shocker.
You know, that honestly, like when I saw that, it shocked me 0% because I'm convinced that AI completely made that whole game. I'm convinced they used the earliest version of AI that can make games. I don't know what it's called, but supposedly it's going to make all these huge, amazing games. I'm convinced they used that to make the whole Gollum game, and the developers just copy and pasted everything into the game.
yeah.
I think that they put about as much thought into that letter as they did into the game, personally.
So Blue Beetle is the A-lister DC character that DC has dug out of their bin of characters that they always use. You know, Blue Beetle has been rebooted multiple times over the past 50 years. So, of course, they had to reboot it yet again because Blue Beetle is DC's Spider-Man. I'm not being serious, but anyway, so people have been making memes about Blue Beetle Whopper coming to Burger King, and it looks disgusting. Yeah, it's a Whopper, but the bun looks like aluminum blue wrapped all around it. Yeah, it looks quite disgusting.
It looks like you said, it looks like blue metallic something. You know, this burger looks like it's going to give you some type of cancer in the next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
It looks so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if anything in this world is going to do it, it's going to be the Blue Beetle Whopper, because this thing is just blue.
Yeah, and like the funny part is, of course, this is fake, but the crazier part is that Burger King has actually done other weird deals with like Into the Spider-Verse with like a red Whopper or the Black Halloween Whopper that just, who knows what they put in it to dye it black. But anyway, yeah, there's some other ones. There's a blue waffle that looks very appetizing, obviously. The Blue Beetle McDonald's milkshake. There's another Blue Beetle Whopper that looks just beat to hell. And then my favorite one, and I'm gonna read it out here. So someone on Twitter named Neb's Good Takes. So you already know this is gonna be a god tier take that he has tweeted out.
Yep.
Just got this early limited edition #Blue Beetle chicken sandwich from Burger King in the mail. Let's try this bad boy.
Can you read that last part again for me?
Okay.
I don't think I heard you correctly.
I'm gonna read it all over again, okay? All right.
All right, that's fair.
Just got this early limited edition Blue Beetle chicken sandwich from Burger King in the mail. Let's try this bad boy.
Oh no. No. Why? I have questions and I need answers.
What are your questions?
First of all, I didn't. Is there a service that you can actually send food through the mail? I didn't know that. Second, I hope my man did not eat this, but I'm taking from his tweet that he actually did.
Oh man.
Maybe call me crazy, but I don't think you should be eating Whoppers sent to you through the mail. Only an influencer would do that too. Only an influencer would be like, "Hey, I just got a blue Whopper in the mail. Let me open this baby up and eat some."
If we get 1 million likes, I'll do the Black Whopper from the mail. And then there's this other tweet. I just tried the Blue Beetle Whopper and it's a 10 out of 10. It comes with the Blue Beetle toy and it's really cool. Order at your local Burger King. And then it shows a picture of the Black Whopper for some reason and some random Blue Beetle toy.
Oh, I can't get over that. That's so funny.
It's almost on par with like the It's Morbin Time Morbius stuff.
Oh no. It's Morbin time.
There's this guy named John Gleason on the Flat Earth page, and he has been talking a ton of shit to everyone, calling Flat Earthers idiots and cowards. It's just, so I have selected about 12 or 13 screenshots here to go through of him just kind of, talking shit. And we're going to do kind of a script reading thing where, we're going to play a couple different people. I'm going to start out with Mr. John Gleason. What did I get out of this guy is he's just posting things to get reactions, and then he's going to start talking shit to people in the comments. That's what I think, but...
So the way you want this to work, you're going to be John Gleason and I'll be the other folks, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we can like switch off, I suppose. I don't know. There's some things in here that he says that, okay, so until the mountain picture, I will play John Gleason, and then we can switch it off there. In his profile picture, he has long white hair, and it's kind of covering his face, and like one of his eyes is closed, so you're gonna see a lot of physical mockery there.
He looks like he was in a hair band from the 70s, basically.
Yeah. So here he is. I've said it before, and I will say it here to prove it. Flat Earthers are cowards. By that, I mean they make claims, and when asked to support that claim with facts, they either run and hide and deflect or outright lie. They also lack common sense. Here's a question for Flat Earthers. If you see a car driving down the road, using common sense, explain how the car is able to move.
Need to open your one eye.
Behold, a dick has opened his mouth. Carry on, Aubrey. What a bell end. Show a real photo of your flat Earth. Oh, but you can't because it's not flat.
You're indoctrinated. I can't help you if you don't open your eyes. Watch this documentary. It's short. Your name is Gleason. Is that a joke? Gleason's map? This hurts. This hurts to read. I think you meant astronomy.
Doesn't matter. You idiots don't believe in any of it. Bell end. A bit like your tramp mama.
Try again. This time use your brains. It's like an app for dumb and stupid.
You wouldn't want me to use my brain. I am schizophrenic.
As well as full on bell end.
What I find hilarious is that you're a 56 to 60-year-old bloke who claims intellectual supremacy over me, and I'm running rings around you. You honestly think I give a shit if the Earth's shaped like a football, a plate, or a Beyblade? I could be a fish for all I care. I've still got bills to pay, and I'm sure you do too, yet we are both having a brain-dead conversation, wasting both our times on a topic that doesn't change anything.
So, no evidence then, poor deluded twat.
Read above comment. I don't need to provide evidence. The moon is more important than the sun because it lights up when it's dark. The sun only lights up when it's already light, so it's pretty pointless.
Complete tool. LOL, I've flown in a jet stream. I've seen the curve on our globe. You've done nothing. You can't and won't substantiate your ludicrous claim, dumb as F.
As if I thought you couldn't be any dumber. You've seen the curve. Holy shite, Batman. I praise you, the Almighty. Can we go see the curve too? Maybe we can all see it and believe your bullshit. Go cut that mop so you can see better.
If that's the best you can come up with, you go with it while we all piss ourselves laughing at you. One thick dick sucking yank. Oh, and before you carry on about how I look, I think you may now meet a few of my motorcycle club. We are all over the globe shortly at your basement door. See you, well, bits of you, hilarious.
Oh no, not a motorcycle club. I'm shaking in my boots, bicycle boy.
No problem, immigrant. I posted the question to you 3 days ago about vacuums and pressurized atmospheres coexisting and asked you to provide the experiment. You still haven't. In fact, I posted yesterday and the day before that as well several different questions, and the only response you provide is it's not flat. It's not flat. It's not flat. And you just keep repeating that silly mantra over and over again. And you have no intellectual superiority over a fenced post. You are not providing one. Flown in a few too many jet streams, sniffing the exhaust. You looked out a curved window one time and you thought you saw a curve or just imagined it. You commonly ignore real science, common data, Kuman. funny typo. Common sense and what is physically present in the real world. That's indoctrination. Why you keep posting stupid shite?
Because it's not flat.
This debunks your delusion very nicely. This is just one way we know the sun isn't local. Cry harder for daddy. Oh. And then this is where John chimes in. Too stupid to grasp science. I suggest religion for you. As they like sheep that have trouble thinking for themselves. Your IQ must be extremely low. Probably single figure. Too dumb. Go back to finger painting and crayons until a grown up helps you think. FFS, how thick?
Does the sun that's 93 million miles away leave a shadow off your mop head? Now maybe that's something I could believe, you know.
I know it's not flat. Your lame attempts at slagging me off provide all the evidence I needed, as you can't provide anything substantial to provide evidence of your flat earth. No point crying now or stamping your feet. It's a globe, and you can't prove otherwise, can you? More insults, please, as you don't have any more evidence. Sad. The Globster ball. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through this. The globster ball heads of the world actually believe the shit about the Earth spinning 1,000 miles per hour, roaring around the sun at 66,000 miles per hour, the sun scooting through the galaxy at 500,000 miles per hour, and the galaxy romping through space at 2 million miles per hour. Why do I know all these things about the ball heads? Simple. For over 60 years, I used to be one.
I made my own comment that was later deleted, so that not by me, but by a moderator.
You get to be you.
Okay, yeah, this is me. You forgot to mention the sun is 4 inches tall. Bringing on all this heat? Come on, Jack.
And then Daniel posted a meme to Riley saying, "Where's the stars?" Okay, and this is Michael Peter III. Geocentrism, heliocentrism. I don't know what that is. If you're not a paid disinformation agent, why do you continue to post these posts? Flat Earth are triggered words, and you have been triggered.
You really have difficulty thinking, don't you? Sorry, you really have difficulty thinking, don't you?
You're not even using the right vocabulary, so maybe it's you.
You have difficulty thinking as you still cannot give evidence of flat Earth, not one bit. Discussion finished.
I believe how God made the earth, and I will not be persuaded otherwise.
Because you're brain dead. Thick as shit, too. Stop being thick as shit then. Gosh, that's me told. Okay. Because you're stupid and brainwashed if you had a brain to start with. Nothing about faith. Give evidence to support your flat earth claim as if.
Give evidence of your face.
Again, you fail. Obviously not a flat earther at all. Still swerving an answer. Typical. It's called Illuminati, fool. He must not know nothing world domination, homie.
And he says, "Wow, so intelligent. Just do some simple experiments instead of just cussing."
Bitch.
It's spelled wrong.
Yeah. Over the past week, I've been collecting quotes from my YouTube channel. And these are quotes from myself, Cal, Gamify, Scully, AJ, and Maul. And you three have to guess who said these quotes. Okay, even when I qualify, I want to uninstall this game.
I wonder who that is.
That's definitely a skull basher quote there.
Mhm.
I can even tell you what he's talking about.
I will say Skull Basher as well.
Alright, I'll just go back.
Yeah. Yep, that was good old Scully. So,
Mhm.
What was he qualifying for?
Fall Guys.
Just to qualify. Just
Oh,
to
Fall Guy.
qualify.
Yeah.
I
Not
was
even win the
qualifying
game.
just to qualify.
He's trying to speak from a position of authority, unlike I've played all these maps, and many in the community agree this map is generally overall hated.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like me.
That sounds like Cal. 'cause it
Can
sounds
you
like
can you repeat
sophisticated.
that, Riley?
He's trying to speak from a position of authority, unlike I've played all these maps, and many in the community agree this map is generally overall hated.
Definitely Cal.
It's me. I
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah, there's no way.
What do you think, Scully?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Cal. That seems like the safer bet.
that is correct. That was after the Chaotic Silencer tier
I was
list.
gonna say, dude, that's gotta be the chaos video because I was so fired up about that video.
Remington, what does sex mean?
Has to be AJ. There's no way.
Okay.
Surely AJ.
AJ. Yeah.
That's all your
Final
final answer?
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be Gamify.
Gamify.
From when? From
Like
when?
2017.
That was a long time ago. Yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
That was from
Remington-
2017, dude.
My man just got exposed.
Please let me score. I'll do anything.
That might have been me.
I'm gonna have to go with Gamify. He kind of confirmed it for me, but I'm gonna say Gamify.
I'll
Unless
say
he's just trying to throw me off
I'll
his
say-
tracks.
No, I'll
Willing
say AJ. AJ. AJ.
Willing to do anything sounds like something.
I'll do AJ.
Oh, those are final answers?
My
Yeah.
Scully is correct. It was AJ.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
AJ was actually getting his ass beat in Rocket League by Maul, and
I'm not
he's
surprised.
yeah. So it actually has nothing to do
Rocket
with
League.
yeah, yeah, nothing to do with the other thing. So screw you, bro. I hope your whole family dies, bro.
That's AJ.
That's
That's
AJ.
gotta be.
AJ.
That's AJ.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. The bruh really capped it all off for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maul is so sexy. I'm getting zesty for his voice.
Gamify.
Would I say something like that?
Well,
I don't know.
He doesn't even know.
That's either me or AJ.
I'm gonna go with you personally.
I'm going with you just because
That's
I don't
probably-
think
it's
AJ
probably
would say
me.
that.
It's probably me.
that was saying that to himself.
Whoa! Plot twist. But is it really though?
So at least Gamify is clear.
Stop playing with me. Send me a picture. Take a picture with your other phone of your BlackBerry phone and your hand. Grab your BlackBerry phone. Grab your other phone. Take a picture of the BlackBerry phone in your hand.
What?
See, that's
How is going
either
on?
Maul or AJ.
That's probably Maul.
I'm gonna go with Maul on that one.
Yeah, I kind of gotta go with Maul. Like,
I feel
there's
bad saying. I feel like I've said Maul on so many of them, but he's such a character. I have
I've
to.
said
'cause-
AJ on a lot of them because they sounded so much like something AJ would say.
Yeah, that's true too.
The actual answer is AJ.
Raw.
He was
Really?
He was asking
That
for
makes sense.
pictures of my
That makes
phone,
sense.
and I kept sending him stupid pictures of phones like over the PlayStation messages, and then he just
remember that.
Fall Guys episode 4. Watch that. That's where that's from. I'm gonna send a clone to go and tickle your pickle.
If that's not Maul, I'll be surprised. I'm gonna say Maul.
Yeah, definitely Maul.
Yeah, that's Maul.
AJ.
That will be Gamify. Here's the last one. It is very short. I'm gonna grope Cal.
Wait, what? What?
That
I'm gonna grope Cal.
My God.
how does Cal even react to that? That's
I'm
a
just
lot.
like trying to think if I was, because Gamify said, just talking about himself being sexy. I was wondering if I maybe said that about myself, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think I said Gamify. I meant Maul. I don't know what I said, but
Between Gamify, Maul, and AJ.
I'm praying to God that was not me.
if it was you, it's
of
gonna be a
that-
little
just-
awkward
just-
up in here, man. I'm gonna say Maul, hoping it was Maul.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna say Gamify.
One of you is correct. That is Skull Basher.
Yeah.
I need a screenshot.
Got a little awkward in here.
Okay. Here's the context. Okay.
Oh, God.
So here's what happened. Myself, Gamify, and Maul were playing Fall Guys, and Gamify misspoke, and he was supposed to say, "I'm gonna grow up Maul," but he said cow on accident. So that's where that came from.
Yeah, Maul knows you better watch out because I'll devious. Like
What?
no remorse. Yeah. Oh my God. See, that's what happens, right? Definitely the Maul. No remorse or mercy at all.
I've got to do it, man. I've got to talk about the tier list that we watched in your stream last night.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like, oh my gosh. Okay, he deserves some hate for this video. Not like seriously, but dude, that video, man. I don't even know where to start. Like, do you have something you want to say about it?
Yeah,
Because
so
I
like
I have so much, bro. Like
So just to kind of set up the scene, right? For those who don't know, last night I was live streaming on my channel, and some smart individual in my chat brought up the idea to react to Chaos X Silencer's Zombies map tier list from worst to best. So the list, it started out strong. Like the first 3 or 4, they were okay, right? Number 50, the worst, Duran Fong. Sure, I think everybody would put that there. And then like a few spots in at 45 or something, then there's Zetsubo. And
oh man.
Yeah. So you can go on with that, but it just got worse and worse over time.
So here's the thing. And and I understand everybody out there is not like Zombies background like we are. We both played a lot of Zombies. We both create content on it for years. Yeah, pro for you. But and I understand that. So if this goes over some heads, I'm sorry, but I'm very nitpicky about this, and I feel like you cannot put any of the Black Ops 3 maps below anything in Advanced Warfare. Like, I'm sorry. They're just, oh, dude. Yeah, okay, so maybe I should pull it up so I can hate on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, man. But I just, again, it's like everyone obviously has their own opinion. All that BS. I don't really care. But it just, man, some of the. So basically, I mean, we could spend the whole 2 hours talking about this. Basically, my point is Black Ops 3 was the pinnacle of the Zombies community. There's a reason the community was so large at Black Ops 3. And then as soon as Black Ops 3 essentially ended, the community fell apart. Black Ops 3 was the pinnacle. It was the thing that brought everyone together, and the maps were great. The story was great. I know everybody doesn't like the interdimensional aliens and time travel, and I get that. I understand that. But you have to admit that the story was solid, and the maps were good, and the Easter eggs were amazing. Maybe Revelations was just a repeat of some of the others, and I understand that criticism, but bro. Oh, I'm still trying to find it.
I'm looking at it now, and it's all coming back to, man. Revelations number 39, Buried number 38. That's the worst one for me, to be honest. Oh no, never mind. Shadows number 35. That one is unacceptable,
dude. And again, okay, you can hate on Zetsubo. I get that. It's not my favorite map either. I think it's a great map. I think it's shat on for all the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But Shadows of Evil, below anything in Advanced Warfare, below anything in World War II, oh man, I've never been so just like pissed off or triggered by a video before. Like it literally made my blood boil.
Uh-huh. To no one's surprise, Kino der Toten, best zombies map of all time. So there it is. That's probably like the most like boomer like noob answer ever. Is Kino number one?
Right. And I think that is like, I love Kino.
Yeah.
But I would never put it at number 1. I wouldn't even put it at number 10 because there's so many more better maps.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like with these tier lists, it's a common issue that I see, especially in zombies. I mean, I don't consume a lot of content from other communities, but zombies has by far been the most I've seen. Is I feel like people have a hard time separating their nostalgia from the actual map mechanics and the story. If you're rating it on story, not everyone plays it for the story, but like in a package.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't judge just purely off of nostalgia, because if that was the case, everybody's first map they played would be the best.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like he typed in to chatbot GPT and he's like, I want to make a zombies list from worst to best and give me one paragraph on each zombies map. That's like how bad this is. He puts Shadows of Evil 2 lower than Groston House. Which is like, there's nothing really wrong with Groston House, but like, dude, come on.
The best
Groston House
part
is, sorry, go ahead.
The best part about that is that there was this guy in my chat. He's like, "Yeah, Groston House, screw Shadows of Evil." like all the guys there's dogging on him. That was like the funniest part.
He's trying to speak from a position of authority on like, oh, I played all these maps and many in the community would agree that this map is generally overall hated. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I'm trying to remember the one that had me going last night. Do you remember? He said,
I can think of two. Tog der Toten, some consider to be the best Treyarch map of all time.
Yeah.
The Frozen Dawn,
Yeah.
some consider to be the best Call of Duty World War II map.
right, you know, and it's just like, you know, I'm ranking this map and all the people out there, and that's what I think you caught onto my Trump joke. It's like, all the people say, I would never say this, but all the people say that this is the best zombies map ever, you know. And it's just like, it's that same like, it's like a narcissistic like, and I don't understand it. It's like, just say you haven't played the map. I don't get it, dude. Like I said, dude, I'm still pissed off about it now that you reminded me of that. Like, you can't say that you can't just pull out of your butt. The community says this is one of the highest rated maps of all time. And it's Tag der Toten, which is just a remake of Call of the Dead. And you put Call of the Dead at like, what did he put Call of the Dead at? Like, it was like 40. It was like really low. So I don't know.
Yeah. He put Call of the Dead low, then Tog der Toten kind of high. Didn't make a lot of sense
Right.
there.
Yeah, it's like that doesn't make. Oh, and okay, and I remember the other one.
Uh-huh.
He put the Giant pretty low, and he's like, yeah, it's like, I don't remember exactly. I should have refreshed, but basically he was saying like, it's not that special. But then he put Doriza at number 2, and it's like, no, the Giant is the exact same thing. They reskinned it, they made it look a little prettier, and they put new guns in it. Like, there's literally no difference. He put Rave in the Redwoods above Zombies in Spaceland.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And like, I don't even play that much Infinite Warfare, but that one, dude, like, Rave's okay, but Zombies in Spaceland is amazing, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then yeah, he put Rave as the best Infinite Warfare map, I think. And then he put Shadowed Throne as the best World War II map. Yeah. And then, like, this other guy in my chat was flipping out because he hates the Shadowed Throne. He's like, "Wait, what? No!" You know, yeah, it was. Yeah, there's a lot.
You can also tell too that he didn't actually. I don't know if he did auto transcribe. I'm not sure, but if you look at the chapters here in the second part, did you notice that?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
For Nacht der Toten, it says Nigerian totem. Oh man, that's anyone it could happen to anyone. I'm just dogging at this point, but yeah, I don't know. See, and I guess like YouTube's full of videos, and I'm maybe getting a little too passionate about this. Ultimately, I don't care. Like, you're entitled to your opinion, no matter how stupid it is. But this was just a list pulled out of Reddit. Like, this was a and not even a good Reddit, because I've seen some decent stuff on Reddit. Like, this is worse than IGN's list, which is saying a lot.
Uh-huh.
It's like he took IGN's list and was like, I can do worse, and I'm going to do worse. I will do worse.
And this time in history class was one of the grossest things I have ever witnessed someone do. Ever. So, just to kind of lay it out, literally, we have like single person desks, and it's, there's maybe like 20 or 30 of them all lined up in a grid. This guy was he was like sitting there kind of like twitching in his chair and kind of like moving around in a strange way. I like go to the bathroom or something, and I'm like walking by him to see what he's doing. I'm trying not to burst out laughing. He's like, he has his like hand down his pants, and he's going at it vigorously. And I go back to my seat and I tap on the girl's shoulder and I'm like, yo, look over there. And she's like, oh, why did you show me that? Oh. But kind of quietly so that the kid doesn't hear it. And then I go to the back, and like the back middle row, like kind of a few seats behind the kid that's in the front row. I tell this other kid, I'm like, hey, is it just me, or is he doing what I think he is? And he leans over. Oh, dude, he is. So I go back to my seat. I'm just thinking, please stop. I don't want to tell on you. Please stop. A few more minutes go by. He's still doing his thing, and then I go to the back of the class to the teacher, and I'm like, I'm really sorry, man, but that kid over there in the front row, I think he's doing something nasty. And he's like, he yells at the kid's name, outside with me now. He goes outside. I can see both of their faces outside. And like, the teacher is yelling at him. He's like, his face is like bright red like my shirt. The kid's face is bright red like my shirt. Instead, he's like quiet and like, kind of like embarrassed. And like, so yeah, that was the nastiest thing ever. And I went up to the kid later on and I'm like, dude, what were you doing? And he's like, I was just scratching my balls, man. I had a terrible itch and I could not get it to go away. I just could not stop. And he's like, and he was just no social awareness. He just acted like it just wasn't a problem at all. Like, yeah, you know how it goes, right? I'm like, no. So, and then, which by the way, he was doing it on one other occasion too. But this time, he was multitasking to the max. He was min-maxing his like light jog to the school bus at the end of the day one day. As he is running past all of us to the school bus, but he is scratching his balls while he's doing it. So he's like jogging with like both of his hands down his pants doing this, and then so
Oh no.
so yeah, that was the weirdest, grossest, worst thing I've ever seen in and outside of a classroom at school. So